This is no bueno. No good, man. We can't make coffee like this. Oh, man. The coffee pot is missing a piece, valuable piece. I was taking it down. The craft slip landed on the table. Smack. If I had not made my bed this morning, it would have landed on that soft mattress and wouldn't have broke. Dadgummit. That's what I get for being responsible. This day is not getting off to a good start. Well, as you've seen in the opening clip, our day has not got off to a good start. It did, then it didn't. Checked in, 8 o'clock. Boom, go to door 145. As soon as I pulled up the door 145, it opened up. The guy jumped out, grabbed my paperwork. I backed in, and boom, 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 got me unloaded. Then I went to make some coffee while he was unloading me, and I coffee pot, and you saw what happened, and it broke. It's not my coffee pot. It belongs to Teresa. She gonna be mad. I have to buy her a new one. Anyway, so with no coffee this morning, unless I stop somewhere and get some, we're gonna drink sweet tea, I guess, and tough it out. It's a little cold. I could use some coffee. So anyway, we get empty, we come out, we out here. I get an email from I sent the broker an email, the agent. I said, hey man, everything came off, in at 8, out at 8:30. No issues. It was a pleasure working with you. I look forward to doing it in the future. I do that with agents that I don't have any problems with, that work good with me. You know, I'll send them a little extra note like that. And so he responds back. I just got an email from my boss. This load was supposed to pay $1,050. You know, and so immediately I keep all the load alerts that I book. So I went back to the load alert where it said 12:20, shot it to him, you know, and said, hey man, you told me I booked this thing for 12:20. So he gets his boss on in the email chain, and you know, he's like, I even screenshotted it and sent him a picture of it. I'm like, you know, hey, 12:20, brother, that's what you told me. You know, it ain't my fault that you screwed up. So the boss said, we'll just take it out of our profits. You'll get the full amount you're supposed to get, you know. And I was like, all right. So I sent him back a note, and I said, well, thank you for your integrity. It's very much appreciated. Because if you don't have your integrity in this business, you're not going to go very far. And trust me, it was much better for him to go ahead and pay me that little extra money than to have me do my thing that I do. Because you're not going to screw me over and me just walk away happy, smiling. That's not going to happen. The old saying, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Trust me, you don't want to mess with this bull when it comes to my money. But anyway, so we're unloaded. We're fixing to shoot our butt on over to Martinsburg, West Virginia, see if we can't get loaded, and see how we do when we get over there. Anyway, just want to touch in with you, let you know what's going on this morning. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be back when we get to Martinsburg. So y'all hang around, and I'll talk to y'all in a little while. Well, here we are. We're in Martinsburg, West Virginia. And a little bit of a different camera angle. I have the not a selfie stick, it's like a tripod. Me and Teresa bought one each. She got one that's the hard kind that doesn't flex that much. They're loading the trailer now is what the bouncing is. I got the one that has where you can adjust the legs. I don't know if I can get it where you can see the camera. You can see what the bottom of the leg looks like. There it is. It's we were doing pictures for her grandmother's birthday, and what we did was we went to there in Tallahassee. I forget the name of it, Cascade Park, one of those parks there in Tallahassee. And there's some trees and stuff around. Well, I was able to take this one and wrap it around a tree limb, a little small limb, and to get different angles to take the pictures and all with. So we did that for her grandmother. And then we lived there in Havana. There's a lot of antique stores. So we went to some of the antique stores and shopped around and found some old antique frames and put the pictures in the old antique frames and gave to her for her birthday, for her 90th birthday. It was cool. So anyway, I'm still using mine. I'm going to try to find some things to use it for. So I was going to say pan it around, but I can't change that thing on this. But I can't just take it and spin it around. You can see where we're at. A little bit there. It wasn't too bad getting in here. So, and as you can see, we have the old trusty red light, which means we're getting loaded. Waiting for that baby to turn green. And I'm not going to pull a Blackbeard on you and sit here and stare at it and go, come on, change green. That was funny. I love Blackbeard, man. He makes some cool videos. That's cool videos. But anyway, so I've already mapped it out. I figured out what I'm going to do. As soon as hey, Blackbeard, Florida State. Oh. As soon as we get loaded, 30-minute break will be over with. So we got 8 hours. We can book, boy, for 8 hours. Even if I stop and take a 30-minute break, use up the remaining, I think it's like 43 minutes of that 11 hours of total drive time, I still wouldn't make it to Madonna, Georgia, because that's 9.5 hours in a big truck. Figure 10 hours with traffic, scales, and everything else. So we're going to figure on stopping somewhere to do a 10-hour break, and I'm thinking there's a lot of different places I can stop and do it, but I want to make sure wherever I stop at, I have enough time to get from where I'm doing my break to my delivery. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I hope I did. I might not have. The place I'm delivering to is also the place I'm picking up. So if I'm lucky, I only have to bump the dock once to get unloaded and get reloaded at the same time. I want to get there and have enough time once I get loaded, in case they turn around and load me right then, to get home and not have to stop and take another 8 or 10 hour break. So I mapped it out, and there's a couple places in South Carolina I can stop. If I push it and really haul the mail, I might can make it just inside the Georgia line. But I'm thinking the TA in Spartanburg, Greenville, Spartanburg, heck, I can't remember. Either stay at one of those two places or stay at the Big Peach. If you've been down I-85 and I say the Big Peach, you know where I'm talking about. Gaffney, South Carolina. And maybe shoot some video around the Big Peach. Either do that or go to the TA. I don't know. I'm still deciding. I got to get a fog light replaced. I have a blown fog light. So I may go ahead and go to the TA, because they may have it there. And I can get that. And be able to go ahead and get it replaced, because I'll be driving early slow-mo. I ain't figured out how to do it yet on the camera, so I have to do it in real life. Anyway, be driving early in the morning, maybe foggy. I know it's been foggy around the house a lot lately, so it wouldn't hurt to have that extra little bit of light. So that might be something I'm looking at getting. You know, you don't hear the truck running, but you can probably hear the generator in the background. Now that I got that starter replaced, man, I don't mind switching the truck off. I'll switch it off, save that little bit of extra fuel, run the generator up. I just comment popped up from Blackbeard. Say no to blindside backing. Blackbeard, brother, I'm gonna be in South Florida, so if you headed back to Florida, you hit me up. You let me know. We'll figure out a way to hook up somewhere, because I probably won't end up with a load coming out of South Florida. Man, there was a load. The closest load I could find that paid anything was Valdosta. It's about 270 miles away, and it only paid $235 a mile going to Baton Rouge with a stop off at Montgomery. And in case you didn't know and hadn't looked at a map lately, Montgomery ain't on the way to Baton Rouge. That's a little bit of a detour. So anyway, somebody already snagged that load. Somebody's desperate. So we're gonna go ahead. Can't make no coffee, daggum it. So we're gonna top off the old tumbler with a tasty cold beverage. I'll leave it to your imagination. Non-alcoholic, of course. And then we're gonna hit the road, Bubba, as soon as I get that green light. Here we come, South Carolina. We'll talk to y'all when we get to South Carolina. Unless something else happens, like a green light. No, it's still red. All right, we'll talk at y'all in a little while. All right, come on. I know you're ready to change. You've been bumping and bumping and bumping. Change now. Ta-da! Well, we're going to finish this one out by the street light that you see over my head. We parked for the night. Finally, it's 9 o'clock. We started at 8 o'clock this morning. And I'm parked in the one damn place I hate to park more than anywhere. Yep, Walmart. But that's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get up in the morning, probably around 7 or so. Jump out on the interstate and boogie. The reason I stopped here at Walmart instead of going to a truck stop was initially to get a new coffee pot, because I broke Teresa's this morning up there in Fredericksburg. So my thought was to get a new coffee pot or new craft. And I went in there, and the coffee pot, the identical same coffee pot now, $8.88. So I was like, just get another one. Because here's my thinking. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Because I'm always thinking. All right. 2 coffee pots, right? One has never been used before. So what we're going to do is take the one that's never been used before and use it strictly to brew my sweet tea. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You hear me? You hear me? I love you, man. You crack me up. And then we'll use the other one for coffee. Huh? How's that? That's smart, right? Yeah. But now, double the space is going to be taken up. But it's all right. We're pretty good. We got some space. We can move some stuff around. Figure something out. Make it work. And if I get tired of doing that, because I don't drink as much coffee during the summer. You know, like if I wake up in the morning time and it's already kind of hot, you know, up into the 70s or something like that, I skip coffee and go straight on the sweet tea with some ice in it, man. That's what I'm gonna be looking for, me an ice maker. But anyway, we did pretty good. We're right here. This is actually Gaffney. We made it to Gaffney. I was wanting to make it down to Spartanburg to the TA because I wanted to get a fog light. But here's the thing. I don't deliver till 10:30 tomorrow night, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 10:30 tomorrow night. So I got 24 24 hours to get there. So we'll knock out a 10-hour break here. We'll shoot on down to Spartanburg, pick up our fog light. If they got one, I may call ahead to see if they got it. And if they don't got it, there's no point in stopping. Well, no, take that back. Go ahead and stop and get fuel, because the fuel at the TA, $2.43 a gallon. Gas costs more than that at my house, man. Usually diesel costs more than gas, right? Because they like sticking it to the truck driver, you know. But heck, $2.43 a gallon? Gas in my little hometown right now is like $2.49, $2.48, $2.45, somewhere in there. So that's a good deal, man. Heck yeah, we'll start and give me some diesel. I probably won't get but 100 gallons because I'm borderline on my weight. Because I got I'm hauling 42,000 in a box. I mean, I could probably top it off. I just know those Georgia scales are going to be checking me, you know. So, I don't know. 100 gallons is 800 pounds. And I think I had originally I had 2,500 pounds to give. I slid the tandems back at least 1,200 to 1,300 pounds worth. And that bumped me because I didn't do a reweigh. I should have did a reweigh. That's a rookie mistake. Not getting a reweigh ticket, just thinking you know everything. That's a mistake, and I should have not have made that mistake. Normally I wouldn't have, but the truck stop was just packed, trying to get in and out of that place, and I just didn't want to wait another 20 minutes trying to get a a reweigh, because you know usually if the holes are close together, it's 200 to 250 pounds. If they're spread out apart, it's at least 400 pounds. So these were kind of close together, so I know it's at least 200 to 250. I slid it 6 holes. I only needed just under 1,200, so I probably slid it about 1,400 pounds worth at least. So add, just rounded up to 1,500, add to the 31,433, so it puts me at about 33 almost. So 1,000 pounds of fuel. You know, if I get 100 gallons, that'll put me right there in that sweet spot, and we'll be good. 100 gallons, that'll get me on down the road to the house and everything else. And I may get some, because once I get that other load on, I don't think it's gonna be as heavy. I may top off there in Jackson at the TA there in Jackson, Georgia. We just play it by ear and see what happens. Ain't no big deal. Dang sure don't want to have to buy it down in Florida. It's expensive down there. Get it in Georgia a little bit cheaper. But anyway, we're done for the day. Sorry about the rambling. I hate freaking Walmart, man. I hate parking in Walmart. But at least they let you park here. This ain't one of those places that don't allow truck drivers to park. There's a flatbed parked behind me, and there's another dry van parked over yonder. But we're way out of the way. You can see from where I showed the thing, we're way back over here up against the rail. And they're open 24 hours a day, so you got a bathroom. You can go inside and use the restroom. I may go in and buy some fruit or something. I don't know. I like eating bananas. So I may go in there and get me some fruit. But anyway, that's it. We're done for today. Thanks for watching and subscribing. You know, hit that like button. I like that too. But hey, I'm glad I got some response on my last video about the fuel mileage. So thanks a lot for that. I appreciate the feedback and everything, and especially to my boy CB the trucker. Man, you're doing good, bro. You're doing good, and man, I wish I'd, at your age, had been leased on with Landstar, man. I'd be sitting on a cool million by now, probably, if I busted my butt like you're doing, and like I'm doing now, even. You know, if I'd run like I'm running now, since I was your age to the age I am now, I'd have a fleet. Either that or I'd be retired. But you're doing good things, man. You're doing good, and I'm proud of you. I like seeing Landstar drivers succeed, you know. Don't get discouraged. You ever want to talk, though, I sent you my phone number and email. Just go back and pull up my phone number and give me a call. We'll talk. And especially if you have any questions about searching a load board for loads and stuff, I've got that down to a science, man. So usually when I search for loads, I never see more than about 20 loads, 30 loads. It just depends on where I'm searching. And because I don't see all those loads, because I don't want to see a bunch of junk I'm not going to haul, So I want to see the good stuff. Show me the money. That's what it's about, baby, the greenbacks. All right, y'all have a great night. I'm going to jump back here, get me a little Z sleep, and get up probably after daybreak in the morning and start heading down towards Atlanta Road. Atlanta Road. Got to get back to you. All right, so y'all take it easy, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow morning. Let you know how the new coffee pot worked out. What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Good night, Bubba. Love y'all. Take care.